You can see the fault line and the Paranoia was ripped its way across right at the beginning with the first kill, first casualty. Artist falling on the jet. Now a refight being taken. Listen, not without its confidence. Crew eager to try and take some highlights once more. I don't know how Kesnet's still alive in the middle of all of this.
What? I mean, the first kill, impressive.
The spotted out. There's the Nano Swarm as well. Crashies, he's been chunked all the way down. Suddenly looking a bit less likely. Maybe a bit less doable. Dark going to be tagging him up. Wide swing just through the box. Swing not even necessary. Bit of a correction there, but
look how eager Kesnet is to take the fight.
I'm going to flash onto the corner to push him back on. Doesn't look like they got util. Oh, he wants to take the fight anyway. There's the flash. It's delayed. It's a little bit labored. This way, that way. It's not in sync. NRG are finding that opening advantage, but can they convert? Is going to be the question here. Through the smoke, it's a difficult one. How do you traverse it? The answer is you don't. Davies, he's got it locked down. Wider approach, wider swing, some covers. How are they salvaging it? NRG pulling it from the brink is what it felt.
Or not even trade, I suppose. Artist didn't even fall. Leaves it down to Melzer. No gun. He was deep, giving his team information prior in the round.
Yeah.
And Artist cleans up. Good recovery from NRG there. Crew are taking so long, worried about A, that the C side of the map is still quite weak.
Nags, surely you don't make a play here. There's so many footsteps you can hear. All of them running all the way through. There was a stun to take a fight for 1-for-1. It's going to be the end outcome. Still anchoring towards the back. That's Melzer staying alive, and he's got the backup of the rest of his team. Flash push them all the way through. Aftershock as well. Fight to be taken, but Crashies wins it. He's got that consistency, yet Crew have swarmed. And the position noted. Fights being won all over the place. That's Klaus coming up, massing time. They're pushing deep down mid while this C hit starts to really power up. Have to use the util to clear the common corners here. Dash forwards for Ardis. In case anybody was holding close, getting that information for his team, but so fast to try and play into this one with the lockdown as a Hunter's Fury to just deny it, and oh my goodness, the timing! Moses worked his way into the back. Well, Ardis spots it. Safe hands, but could have been risky.
Massive amounts of
The access for NRG to try and get onto the front side of B, but as this is happening, there's an important battle on the flank. It's Crashies who needs to hold it down. The double face. Kesnet, there's no one else following up. He takes out the first, and Crashies expects it. Aftershock. Klaus pushed. It should have been an unfortunate fight for him, an awkward one at that. The Hunter's Fury. This is an awkward position to be taking that one and firing it off. He has to cancel it after 3 because he thinks he's being pushed, but it's all over the place right now. Davies starting to defuse, already half on the board, and he's sticking it all the way through. Where is the positioning of NRG to get off of it? So Victor, he denies it. Klaus, still alive, still getting the kill. That's a bit of whiffage. Round the side, Shorty in his hands. Victor lands a shot, lands a kill. 4 for him in the round, but my goodness, Josh, I mean, this is Victor. Perfect. He's good for it.
30 seconds
now he needs
left.
to do the damage. Oh my goodness! Not like that! I mean, well, gets away scot-free. No one watching the body. Not having the necessary protocols in place if you are Crew. Gotta expect that still. It's a 4-on-4. Anything could happen in this moment. It comes down to those individual shots being landed. Som, slide off angle, wins his duels and more. But it's just helping him out, and okay. NRG, when they're capable of getting into these posts, making sure that they take up that space, and this attempt by Crew, I mean, this is a Paranoia being held. Melzer, what is he attempting to refight over this one? There's a drone to clear through. Tagged up. Paranoia didn't even hit there. Still Melzer wins the fight. Outrolling Thunder. It's an attempt to fight all the way through, but a lockdown. It's not dealt with.
Get out of my way.
And if Melzer didn't go down there, he would have been detained right around the side. Artist just flexing.
Do
The
they know
raw
about,
mechanics.
Do they know about Nags?
Close to the corner here. Have to anticipate it. There was a gap in the lockdown, and they're going to know now. That kill found. Som quick with the response, quick with the trade. An 8-4 half.
The C split and how they're going to defend this.
Are they ready to contain this? That's going to be the question on my mind. Already bursting through. Kesnet a little bit delayed. There was a flash there, though. That did push them towards the back, but Som's still alive and kicking. He needs a bit of relief, though. Needs some help from the rest of his team. Deep flash, Aftershock. A bit late with it. Melz has taken an individual fight. There wasn't really much of an attempt at a swing, and there wasn't really much help because the help is on the flank, and Crew are making plays of their own. They're just barreling all the way through. Why not? each and every one of them holding hands, trying to take the fight. Finesse was seeing if he could pick them apart. As they're looking to migrate, make that great migration all the way to the opposite end of Haven.
Do they leave anybody as a little trap? Nope. Everybody just goes into the site. They're going to try and play the best post-plant positions they can. It's quite similar to the first pistol, to be honest. Player disadvantage for NRG, but there's a lot of weak players on crew.
With that damage being done, always the possibility they could win it, despite being in that 2 versus 4.
Everybody is one shot to Artist Sheriff, apart from Davies. The Frenzy has no problems against weak opponents either.
So dealt with. There's one shot to the body, all it took. As you mentioned, I know one player now close to default, and they don't want to swing out wide, but time is starting to run low, dropping down Davies, and good trading. Swinging out on unnecessary players there. Pistol round gain for crew, and maybe a...
And I think he's just going to have to give the sight.
Smoke in his face, it does push him all the way through and back, so... Has to watch the back side of it. There's a gap in the smoke. Wow. The way to capitalize off that with Kesnet taken out. It's now onto a 4 versus 4. Dart through. Som's already found all this space into the back. Lit up all the way through. No one's in it with the dart. Where is the protocol? Not in sight. Not in the slightest. And Melza have to pick up the scraps and the pieces to try and salvage that round any which way about it.
Stardust. He won one in the prior round on a very similar, tiny angle.
Looks like we've entered that attack round, and suddenly the advantage has switched around. Victor close! Kesnet was lost in the moment. This way, that way, head on a swivel. And Som's still at the back of the site. Flashed up, though. That was a good swing timing from Nagset. Just got to get this spike down and planted, though, to get into the post plant, because Finesse is actually creeping up behind them. A flank timing could be quite important. Turret's not watching it. Out in the open, though. This is the initial shot here, but stun pushes them all the way back again and clearing that space through with the utility. Crew adapt, they adjust, taking back side control. Crash is taken care of. They know where Finesse is now. Last one there, standing for them, and slight jiggle of the movement with the turret to cover. Davies finds his target.
Thirdly loudly in a game like this.
Doubly so. There needs to be an adjustment now for NRG. Wide. That's what Kesnet wants to take. Okay. A fight all the way through. Artist was ready for it. You could hear the footsteps, and adjustments were made there yet again. Smells it. Trying to make the most of that one as well. I think it was a bit of a solo push down C. Did get the one kill.
He could easily have a spot here to win the round.
And there's that pronged approach as well. You can start to look at potentially just coalescing on these players that are starting to swarm onto C. And here it comes. There's the timing! Layers it down as the bullets rain onto them. The crew players grouped up none the wiser. Left down to Nagset. So much to do in that 1v4. Not enough. Artist getting the confidence back with that kill. That spray. Oh, offering potentially an easy shot. Kesnet was dropped down to 67 health.
Recalling my bot.
Victor.
Victor's just jiggling this angle, and when he finds somebody, he can leave.
Wow, okay, a bit of a bait there for Finesse to swing out wide.
Yeah, that's a bit bonkers. Wasn't expecting that to happen. I thought Finesse was going to flash off the alarm bot contact.
Nope, just takes the fight and gets 2 for it. Why not?
What a chat.
RGL stepping up. Lockdown's used, though. That's a Hunter's Fury to try and disrupt it and push it back. A counterplay by Crashies. He was hunting to try and counteract the ultimate as well. Maybe latch onto him and maybe get a kill, but is there going to be any damage done? Looks like it. 80 to Nags.
Davies might look to try and use his Rolling Thunder aggressively, but Som's on the lurk already, and Som has found an avenue past any potential utility. The turret and alarm bot are both on site. Here he comes.
Crashies was holding the dart just for that moment. No one ready to break it. Flank timing really just suited up, and now they just need to sync up. NRG to try and take the fights here. Yeah, all the way together. Still one more player right down into hell. It's Davies dealt with.
Like the first half, where crew win the pistol, they get another couple, but NRG have already got them downloaded by the time it gets to this point. NRG give the A site completely here.
Yeah,
expecting a lockdown to come through, perhaps?
This is crew just taking all that space. Well, okay. Artist finding that shot. Not sure what that was off. I believe there was a smoke in his face. They want to flood into this. Pushing all the way into the back. Davies still in hell. Still alive. Still kicking. But Artist is getting all these kills, and I'm not sure how he's doing it. I mean, feels like he shouldn't be expected to. He's actually detained up into heaven.
What is going on there?
Melter drops back to safety with the rest of his team. I mean, it's all over the place. 3 on 3. Util still available. Davies with the fault line. Buys him a bit of time. This time the dart's not going to be getting too much value, so it's broken. But holding the first contact is going to be that re-swing from heaven to the side. Yep, Som.
I think that retake would have looked a lot better had Artis not.
Expected of them, anticipated. Dodging there of the fault line, moving forwards. The shot missed, Artis. He had his chance, he had his opportunity, and they've left Crashies forwards here. No one's going to clear in this dart. I mean, Kens is just dashing forward. There was no smoke to hide his presence there, so he is dealt with, but it's an instant trade. Pushing forwards into the site, short has to be cleared out, and NRG, did they decide to flood in? The answer is yes, certainly. Dropping all the way down from the high ground position, flooding all the way through, and this could be it. Hook, line, sinker. Nags is the last one standing. It's a 1v2. Maybe he's made this a bit more winnable. Can he drag it? Can he find the isolated fights? A wider swing, a wider peak. He knows where one of them is, but he does not know that close corner is where Som is lurking for, and the timing is just that. 13 to 10, NRG eventually close it out. So Haven goes their way.
It got a little dangerous. Both pistols going
Back away, and now there's going to be a smoke. Splitting apart the side here. Lovely paranoia as well. It's going to be delaying this one. Crew not feeling like they need to slow this one down. Dash still going to be dissipating there. Still Kesnet claiming that kill, and Som's traded out into hell. What's going to be the response here of NRG? Finesse wants to take an early fight. Team setting him up. Crash has got these shock darts, and who knows where that was coming from, but it lands the kill anyway. Definitely so. Don't have really that util to work with now. Another dart. Clearing all the way through. One player spotted. Deep into the smoke day. They need to play around this one, but Crew being swamped. Convergence from every single angle, every single side. The back door, Melter survives, and well, not anticipating it. Crashes from behind to close it out, and a pistol round. Okay, secured.
NRG really using every drop of the clock there.
This is interesting. Drone to the side there. Spam for the wall. Davies covers. Nicely done. Just hiding right around the corner now. Flash right into the smoke. I mean, Artis wasn't caught with that one, but didn't have the rifle or the tool for the job. So darts now and util into the back of the site, starting to clear things. With Victor low enough, he doesn't want to take an open fight.
This flash is for Finesse. Here it comes.
Flash over the top. Perfect timing with the swing. Finesse staying alive, but he's got to get a bit more now. Still the anchor to the back of the site will be swarmed. Still gets the one, but trades. Crew
30 seconds
left wondering,
left.
How do you salvage it? Spike can't be planted in this one with 25 seconds left, and you're on the verge of losing this bonus round. It's got to be up to Melter. Doubled up, facing up, finds the one. Som close to the corner, angle not seen. Finds the kill. All over the place, and Som wins it!
That's a crazy situation for something.
Yeah, it's slightly off the mark, isn't it? Slightly off the mark.
Some levity there, though. An Artis.
Oh, he's making the most of this one.
He really has.
Holy. Oh, coming online.
30 seconds left. One
Back to his roots a little bit, playing the jet.
Down B.
And it's a night and day difference. Melter with just the stinger. Approaching it, trying to take the fight with a nanoswarm in his face. Not a chance, not a chance. Playing this, a heavy reliance on Kesnet to either get the opening kills or whatnot. Still, okay. That's a fight taken.
Yeah, that's really heavy. I mean, that's a paranoia and a push. We saw Na'Vi running that actually in EMEA recently. A bunch of
Tara's going to be taking the contact, but I don't know if this gets cleared. It looks like it. Wide swing by Klaus, yeah. And I mean, if it wasn't spotted, the knife would have taken out. Dart actually a bit missed there from Klaus. Doesn't land into the back of CT to clear that one out and give them that peace of mind. Som now, high ground angle. And his post plant set up by Crew.
Left.
Still
one enemy remaining.
Left now down to that 1v4. Crashies, no choice but to run away and start to salvage some of the guns that he's still got, at least.
On the attack side, Crew was still finding a lot of value, and Kesnet and Melzer just went bonkers. Nobody could stop them. Getting the situation like this under their belt, where they deal very easily with what NRG...
Bangs against the wall, I believe. I'm not too sure. Has it disjointed him? It seems likely. It's just at the side of lane. Or that util expended. Knife now pushing them away as well. Crew still not into this site. Stands at the two anchoring players. Finesse. At this angle! Oh my goodness!
Down B.
wrangles the beast that is his rifle, and 3 kills will be his reward.
There's still a ton of time in this round.
Yeah. It will shave off about 10 more seconds.
And it's also
The
got
players to
Ardis.
get back in position.
Ardis is in a nice spot now with his operator.
Really far back. The question is, the crew have the foresight to try and use some util to clear it. They just smoke it. Oh, wow! I mean,
30 seconds
purely
left.
off of it. Just timings to being taken.
Player
At the back of his mind, he just knows the right shots to take, and it's all contained. Flawless. Everyone's surviving. Players to it, the prior clearance of that utility, because they've been chunked all the way down. Kesnit does use the dash now to try and get into the site, but this is getting a bit precarious.
There's no nuance, it's brute force.
Yeah, damage being done to them. Crew still winning it out though. Fight's taken with the lockdown. Crashies, he might just be going down with a ship. And if they find the right angle, the right sight line, could turn on its head just like that. Ardis, operator watch for here. Slight jiggle, and there you go. 1 bullet, that's all it takes. Paranoia now. Moves his way through. Hell's not all being cleared, and Kesnit's low enough. It's just a blind spray through. Shots landing, the pellets finding the targets, and another retake. Try and pop into A. That's a cross-map dart from Crashies. There was a call there from Som, expecting the push attempt. So that was a bit of a prediction there from Crashies to see if he could help his teammate out. What an absurd shot to hit.
Ardis has been on fire.
It's good util though to deal with that hell position, yet there's still a smoke in their face and the drone's coming a little bit later. Tagged onto Ardis.
They are somewhat aware though.
Oh, and Finesse hears it all. I mean, this is very good discipline though, crew.
They must have heard something.
Yeah, expecting that, and
Nax has
well,
got 2.
it's turned just like that. Should be an easy round. Oh my goodness, the
30 seconds
guns! No way, Shorty wins it out.
And Kesnit's on the flank here. There's no chance of Victor surviving.
Yeah.
What a bizarre
That is
round
really
for
quite
Kesnit.
strange. Weak! No real return fire. And no casualties. Damage definitely done though. Oh, this is so weakened. Has to respect it. Has to even respect his own team's damage as well. Fragment nade down to the side. Crashies spamming it and covering fire. Raining bullets. It's a fiery approach still with that crossfire setup. Davies doesn't really know where to look. Yet still some, he manages it round. Still time now is becoming the problem. And it's no longer winnable. Enough of it's been bought. The crew were able to secure that. So they will get their 3rd on the attack side of Ascent. There's that sliver into this one, getting into the post plant as the spike is planted. And a setup, 3 players together here. Paranoia rips his way through, some still holding close.
They're already
Not
in.
finding anything, they're already in, already dropped down, but can they find the right avenues to try and approach this one? Triple faced up with the frenzies. Peppering them with bullets. Left up to Melzer. 1v3. Can find Som. The rest of them are weak and potentially winnable, but no, won't be happening. Not today, so finally earning those rifles. Oh, Nags made a good go of it. Flash in his face. Now he's starting to feel it. The heat being turned up. Klaus, containment is there. Watching his teammates back, making sure that angle couldn't really be punished. But a flash over the top. Victor actually blinds himself in the moment. Taking an unusual angle. Kesnit pushing forwards as well. As the fight's taken, the crossfire setup, it was a bonus round for NRG.
Somewhat.
With 0 utility to try and push back any sort of hit. There's a nade at the floor here. But unusual. I don't think that actually clips into the common angle that he's hunting for, but a knife to the side! A refresh of the Blade Storm. With Melzer taken out, Heaven's watched, and it's just pure flexing.
Spike
Great
planted.
play by Ardis again at the tip of the sphere. I mean, it's just such a difference having him on this role. The way in which they're coordinated around each other and his ability to get very aggressive without massively overheating. You don't see him go for a crazy updraft play there where nobody can trade him. It's just small, controlled peaks. Even with Victor slightly missing the KO nade.
Yeah, of course.
No more Sova.
Are they going to hunt for Nags? Yep, Som's there, ready and waiting. Collects it up, 12-4 to score. NRG only need 1 more.
Again, that work as well, either because of lack of money or what, but Davies doesn't really have much utility to push this back. There's this flash. Yeah, Paranoia. It's going to cleave all the way through into the site. Ardis makes the most of this one as well with that space gained. Hunter's Fury. It's going a little bit wide, and Victor, oh my goodness! This guy, rip and tear, holding down the ground. 2 remain for crew to salvage any attempt at a round and the series. Oh, Command spotting it. Hunter's Fury on top of it. Every ult at their disposal. And I think that speaks volumes. Confidence is boundless. And NRG win it. So damn clean. 13-4 being that scoreline.